Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is for the week ahead. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. Cancer, I got a couple of oracle decks here. I'm going to be using the Animal Spirit Oracle. I'm going to be using the tea leaves as well. We're going to find out the overall energy for the week ahead, and then we are going to hit it up with some tarot to get some details about that energy. I hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here. I appreciate you, and if you're brand new, I hope you will stay. Thanks for cross-watching if you are. If you're interested in staying, there is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner. So even if you are here to give me your clicks and views and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope that you will. Only 53% of you that come by here actually have subscribed. I do appreciate all of you who have. Thank you so much for that. And let's find out what's going on in the week ahead. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for coming back if you are revisiting. Tell me about Cancer. Tell me what's going on in Cancer, please. We've got time to heal. So we've got card number 55. I think you're going through a lot of really deep emotional changes right now. Now, I'm not your astrologer, please understand that, but I think that Mars is still in Cancer, which is a little bit of aggravating energy. It's a little bit of feeling sort of emotionally on edge for a little bit, because Mars is a hard energy, right? Destruction and war, and you are, sort of the softer energy, right? The water energy of Cancer. So it feels like this is a time for you to heal. So I feel like this is, this is a time for you to really look over things and take action. And I would say sort of independently take action, but also you're pulling down walls and things, you're pulling things out of your life, or things are crashing to the ground that never really were supposed to be there in the first place. Or things that you tolerated for a really long time. It says here with card number 55, it feels like that there is a clearing going on for you, because 55, two fives, more than one five in a reading for me, is change. It also, 5-5 is a 10, and 10 breaks down to a 1, which tells me this is all clearing the way for some sort of new beginning. So this is, although it might feel a little bit hellish, or you might feel on the edge of tears, or on the verge of things aren't just going your way right now. I feel like right now, you may not know it, but you are actually healing. It's like you've already been bit by the snake, and now the venom, this is the point where the venom is being distributed. Like the anti-venom is being distributed, and I feel like you're in a place of healing at this time. Tell me more about Cancer, please. We've got sweet results await. Look, yeah, oh, this is kind of beautiful, because sevens for me is heaven. That's divine intervention. So I want to say that it's like right now is the hard part, and sweet results await here. I feel like this bee spirit here is telling me that, bees have a very short life. It's a hard life. They work very hard. And all they do is produce, right? They have a very short life. And I feel like you're really at this place where you're working so hard. But I feel like the hard work that's happening right now is that you're building something, building a home, building yourself. It feels like you're being pulled to the ground so something could be built in its place. Like, because Mars is also, Mars rules Scorpio, and I'm just thinking of the Tower, right? So that's really hard sort of energy, renovational energy, I'm going to say. And I feel like right now you're going through a life renovation. We do have the Sandpiper spirit. It says be playful. So there's the third 5, and a 5. We got card number 51. I feel like somebody here needs to lighten up just a little bit. This does feel like intense emotional energy, intense work. Maybe you're working really hard. Maybe you're changing vibrations or becoming enlightened. I'm looking at the light behind the bee here. And then we have card number 51, which is a 6. And so the 6 tells me that you're going to be past the 5s. The 5s are the hard part. The 5s are the lack. You're going to be at the 6 soon, which means that you're getting over the hump here, my friend. So it's a hard time right now, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit easier coming up as we move forward. And I think that you will see that probably at least in the week ahead, I want to say. You're going to start seeing some of that. Let's get some of these tea leaves here. One more. Isn't that interesting that the ram showed up? Because guess what sign Mars rules, right? Aries. Yes. So bottom of the deck, we have hammock. It says, taking a vacation physically or mentally. It's time for you to rest just a little bit, friend. That's what it feels like here. So we have the ram. It says, a stubborn, aggressive person. Look, I always call you the Taurus of the water signs. It feels like somebody here is trying to resist change. And I feel like that would be part of the reason why it might feel a little hard for you right now. Maybe you are resisting change, being a little bit stubborn. And the ram is Aries, who is ruled by Mars, right? We've got pin, a new job or a career. You could be getting a new job. Maybe you just got a new job. Take it as it resonates for you. But there is something that you might be holding on to, and it might be something emotional that you don't want to let go of. But I feel like once you let go of it, once you allow it to fall to the ground like the tower, once you allow it to self-destruct, I feel like something new comes in its place. And for some of you, it's a career or a job. We've got bread. It says a period of prosperity and abundance. There we go. The new job is going to bring more money. So if, when Mars shows up, anything can happen. So some of you might be, say, going through a job loss. I'm not telling you that you're going to lose your job. I'm just saying, if it's already happened, this is what's going on. It's like your life is being renovated, I want to say. All right, let's take a look at some tarot. Tell me about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer, if you are interested in a private reading and you would like 10% off of some already reasonably priced readings, please look in the pinned comment. There is a coupon code for 10% off until the 15th of February if you're interested. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. What else do we need to know? We've got the Four of Swords. So this is a time of healing. For me, the Four of Swords is just that. It's like you've gone through some sort of heartbreak. I like the way they have it broken up here on the bed. Somebody's resting, right? Resting, taking care of themselves, healing. There's 3 swords on the bed and she's got one in her hand. And so it feels like you're going to be ready for some sort of new conversation or new cycle that is showing up here. And I feel like first you must heal from whatever the pain was, whatever the hurt or the disappointment was. I feel like you're going to be seeing changes pretty soon. We've got more swords, the 2 of Swords this time. We've got the 4 and the 2, which is 7. Look, it could be what you're trying to heal from is somebody who lied to you, somebody who said, I'm always going to be there, or somebody who said, I'm never going to leave you. Maybe it was a relationship. Maybe it was somebody, a friend. But it feels like that you feel that someone has lied to you or betrayed you, possibly. I feel like there's a decision that you need to make. And I feel like you could go back there and think about that again, or you can go forward. But that decision is going to be yours. Tell me what else we have here for Cancer. We have, there we go. We have the Page of Cups. I like it. So the good news is sweet results await. And I love that because the page is good news. It's something new, something exciting, a surprise of some sort of pleasant surprise. Look, this could also mean that somebody here is healing from something from the past. It could be a relationship. And I feel like for some of you, this could mean that there is a new spark or a new person that you meet that might give you a little bit of butterflies. That's what it feels like here. If we're looking at this as sort of a reading that is about relationships. Tell me more about Cancer. We've got the King of Cups in the reverse. We've got the 7 of Cups. And we've got the 6 of Cups. So I feel like with the King of Cups in the reverse, it's telling me what you're healing from is being overly emotional. And I don't think that you're too sensitive. I don't think that, when I say overly emotional, I don't mean that as a derogatory thing. I mean, like, you can't help it. Like, that's your energy, right? I feel like somebody here is learning how to become emotionally intelligent, which means that when things don't go your way or things go sideways or you have a really hard cycle and some terrible, awful things happen, that you don't lose your crap. So I feel like the King of Cups in the reverse tells me that's what you're healing from. What you're healing from is taking it too deeply into the soul and ruminating on it. Like you can, there are people who are disappointed with relationships that don't work or jobs that they let go from, but other people take it to the nth degree, right? Other people lose their crap and maybe go out in a blaze of glory, throwing things around, breaking things. And I feel like you're although I don't feel like you're that kind of person, I feel like the King of Cups in the reverse is telling you what you're healing from is some sort of place that you were where you were not emotionally available. It feels like that you'd been lied to and you shut down and shut off. Then I'm not sharing my feelings. But it ends up being, you say you're not sharing your feelings, but it ends up being that you end up being overly emotional about all of that. So I feel like it's a healing process that you're going through right now. And it does feel like it's preparing you for something that is going to surprise you possibly. We do have the 7 of Cups here. It feels like you are going to have a lot of emotional choices coming up. And one of those emotional choices might be one in love. She's holding 2 cups there, right? But we do have 7 cups and 1 is 8. And so it feels like right now you're feeling a little disconnected from your emotions, the King of Cups in the reverse. It's because you're in this blocked energy here, trying to make a decision. Is it really worth it to even try again? Because I feel like you're still stuck in some memories here, possibly emotional memories about someone or something. It does feel like we've got the 2 of Pentacles. So there is a decision that's coming up. It feels like this decision might be something that is going to have long-term consequences, good or bad, right? Consequences aren't always bad. So it feels like there is a decision you need to make in the Pentacle world. It could be about money. It could be about going to the next level in your job or leaving your job to go to a new one. 10 of Pentacles can also be long-term relationship. Can be that as well. Let's look at some clarifying cards here. Tell me about Cancer. Tell me what Cancer's healing from here. I feel like you've been in this healing situation for a bit here, Cancer. It feels like it's been a while. I want to say maybe for some of you it's been maybe 14 or 15 months, it feels like. A couple years. It feels like it's been a hard cycle and a long one. And I feel like you're coming to the end of that hard cycle. Tell me what Cancer is healing from, please. We've got the Page of Cups. What surprised you? I feel like you're healing as you get a new perspective about what went on back there. Yeah, it was some sort of a love relationship is what it was. The King of Cups is in the reverse. The Queen of Cups is in the upright. I feel like the Queen of Cups is your energy. That is Cancer. Of course, we're in a general reading, so it's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy. But this is Scorpio. That is Cancer. We do have Piscean energy here as well. It's all about the emotions. It's all very watery. I feel like you had a new beginning or maybe a surprise person that popped up in your life and you decided maybe it was an accidental relationship. Maybe you weren't expecting them and all of a sudden you caught feelings for this person. I feel like this is the thing that you're healing from right now. It feels like you've been in this holding pattern or that the memories of being with this person has got you stuck. I feel like that there was a breakup here and it does feel like that this was kind of something that you didn't expect. Either you didn't expect the relationship at all or you didn't expect the breakup. But I want to say that you probably put your all into it and somebody else probably didn't. They didn't put as much into it as you did. I feel that it's kind of feels like it's blocked you from anything new, that it feels like there's a lot of healing that's going on at this time. Look, sweet results await. And I feel like there's some sort of enlightenment that's showing up with something new here. Tell me why the Page of Cups is here. This is good news. We've got the 2 of Swords. You're about to make some sort of an emotional decision, possibly, that you've been blocked from making for a while. We have 4, 6, and 8. 8 swords, right? That you've been blocked from making, couldn't make a decision. Maybe you've been stuck in your head with these memories of the past, and that's why you couldn't move forward. But I feel like you're now in this 2 of Swords energy where I got to take my shot. I got to try and get out of this energy here. Yeah, there it is. The universe shows up to give you a tower. So the towers always show up in terms of mercy, right? It feels like you were really stuck here. We've got the 2 of Swords here twice. It feels like you were stuck here. 2, 2, 2, right? Maybe you're seeing 2s, maybe you're seeing 5s. And I think that the universe was telling you the tower is about to show up. And I was talking about the Mars energy in the tower, right? There it is. And so I feel like something here is is breaking down. It's like a renovation of your life, as I was saying. Something's about to change, but it's about to get easier. It's about to get better. The change is here for a good reason. Yeah, because what's back there was the illusion. You don't really need that anymore, and that's why the Tower shows up. Because when it's time to begin new, first we have to tear down the old so we can rebuild it again the way that it's supposed to be. And look at that. You're on the other side of the storm. I love it. You're leaving the storm behind you. So the old cycle is behind you, in fact, here, Cancer. It does feel like somebody here is stuck in some nostalgic energy, which is making them unable to become emotionally available for other people. It's not like you're without options, Cancer. I feel like you have a lot of options. You're just deep and psychic and beautiful and compassionate and kind. And I feel like you have a lot of people that are lined up waiting for Cancer to get out of the Two Swords, is what it feels like here. But I feel like you're stuck in this Six of Cups energy here, because the King of Cups is in the reverse. Tell me about this. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. You're feeling, I think you've put yourself here in the Five of Pentacles, to be honest. I feel like you're on the outside looking in because you want to be. I feel like you're just like not ready for any sort of relationship because you're having a hard time healing from the Six of Cups, healing from the memories that you have from a relationship or something that didn't work out the way you thought it would emotionally. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there still is a time period that you're going to wait here. But I feel like, I really do feel like you could use with some play, right? All work and no play makes Cancer a dull person, right? Boy or girl. And so I feel like the Sandpiper Spirit is telling me to tell you you're over the hardest part of it. You're no longer in the fives, you're now in the sixes. And it's time for you to try and find happiness, or at least find some fun things to do with friends or being playful with however you want to do that. You're now moving into a position of abundance here. A period of abundance is coming. Tell me about this. We do have the Seven of Wands. Look, the Ram is under that Seven of Wands, saying that you've been a bit stubborn about moving forward here. Somebody here might have added a practice of meditation or prayer to their life, and it does feel like here that you're now coming into a place of peace. Yeah. I was just thinking that, when you watch bees in the flowers, it is kind of peaceful, isn't it? And it feels like with this Nine of Cups that you're sort of in this place of peace now, because you're I feel like you're in transition for something to change. I feel like you're in the middle, like your tail feathers are still in the gray. You're not yet in the, I want to say the Technicolor. I'm seeing this card here from the Wisdom of the Oracle I'm going to show you. This is the card that I'm seeing. Yeah, there it is. That's where you are right now. I think you're in the middle. I feel like you're in the midst of transformation or transition here, and something is about to turn out the way you want it to. We do have the Lover showing up. It's your choice. It always is, but I feel like it's after some sort of heartbreak. It's time for you to start looking forward at how you're going to expand your life and how you're going to move forward. But the ships are coming in, my friend. You just have to decide to reach out for it. Again, another 6, telling you that you're over the hump. The hard stuff is behind you, friend. It's going to get easier from here. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'll be back because I'm always back, Cancer. You know it. And have a good night. Bye.